The Working Men's College in Camden, London, has begun integrating e-learning with technology such as interactive whiteboards and voting systems. ESOL students are experiencing new ways of learning. Mike McComb, ICT Programme Manager, has overseen this gradual transformation of classroom practice.
We got a load of smart boards into the college outside of ICT rooms, and at first it was rather slow. We got some training in behind it, and then all of a sudden everybody wanted to use it in some shape or form. So yeah, it's been phenomenal. You don't have to keep people sitting around at their desk. You can bring them up to the smart board and they can interact with it.
It changes the teaching environment, doesn't it? You're not standing in front with a chalk and a blackboard. You want the students to be more involved, you want the students to be actively involved, and students really enjoy that, and the students get more actively involved in that type of learning. Certainly that seems to be very impressive, and that's a different kind of teaching from standard ESOL teaching.
What we can do with the smart board is point them in the right direction, get them used to the technology, not to be afraid of it, yeah, and then use it. So I mean we're drawing more and more to the background, pushing them up, because that's what they're going to be using when they're facing a computer screen.
First I just explain how to use it, and I involve myself as a student in the whole group activity, so they don't feel alienated from me and the students. So we work in a group and use the technology.
Yeah, what's the first letter in alphabetical order? F or J? What do you think? She thinks J, you think F. Write an F in there. Pick one of the pens up. A little F if you can, because you haven't got much room.
I'm from Congo, studying English. In the class, we learn sometimes we do the practice group practice, and individual work and homework. Yeah, I use computer. I use smart board in the college too, as well.
Make your choices now. A, B, C or D.
Interactive voting systems are being employed by tutors like Phil O'Hagan to encourage the full participation of his students.
Where does she like to go? She likes to go on holiday. It's a good one at the end of a lesson, and you can see, well look, have they picked up this piece right, have they picked up that right? And then if you think, well, if they've got it right, then successful lesson. If they've got it wrong, why? Is it something that you've done? Maybe it's not been explained properly.
When you can see people are engaged in the activity, actively engaged in it, not sitting back and just looking at it, but actively engaged in it, you can quite clearly see in lesson observations learning taking place on all the grounds of the Common Inspection Framework.
As the technology develops, people will be able to access materials on our website. At the community centre, we'll be able to access the lesson plans. Those are all sort of benefits I see over the next 2 years coming from e-learning and the expansion of e-learning.
Keeping things learner-centred is fundamental here. It enables us to make a more flexible offer to our students. That's all the better as well, so that we can help them learn. Give them as many opportunities as possible to learn.
I think it's a technological system, it's a new technological system. Everybody who's in the same time is good for working in a group.